If you're postpartum, then you know exactly how quickly you lose strength after having a baby. Hi, I'm Dr. Emily Bliss, physical therapist, running coach, and mom of 3. Today, I'm taking you through 5 minutes of basic, safe, and simple core exercises. If this is your first workout postpartum, this is safe for you. All you need is a mat. First, you're gonna lie down on your back with your knees bent. We're gonna start with a little bit of breathing just to reconnect your core with your pelvic floor. So as you breathe in, you're gonna let your belly button come up, your rib cage come out to the side, and your low back go into the mat so that your breath is nice and deep, okay? So just like this. And we're gonna do 10 breaths here. Nice and deep, your focus is to relax. And if you haven't done my video, Reconnecting Your Core to the Pelvic Floor, that is a good video to start with before this one. So I have my hand on my belly button to make sure that my belly is moving and not my chest. Breathing in and sucking in my tummy. I want to actually let it relax as much as possible. You can also put your hands on your rib cage and feel the expansion that way. Let's do 2 more breaths. Excellent. Now we're going to take that breath work and add it to 3 exercises. So you're going to stay in this position, and on your exhale, you're going to lift one knee up like this, and then the other knee is going to come up and meet it. First leg goes back down, second leg goes back down. And then you start with the opposite side. So the right leg goes up, the left leg goes up, right leg goes down, left leg goes down. And then you start with the original side. Up, up, down, down. And if you get mixed up as to which side, it doesn't really matter. If you're a new mom, I know that you're tired and can't keep track of things like that. So what you're looking for here is feeling your lower abdominal muscles work. And if you're not sure if you're doing it right, then ask yourself where you feel it. If your back is arching up too much, you can use your back muscles and your hip flexors and no abdominals. So you can actually put your hand on your lower back and just give it a little pressure. Not a full pelvic tilt, but for some folks, a little mini pelvic tilt can help engage those lower abdominal muscles. And then the goal is to maintain that position as you lift up, because it requires quite a lot of abdominal strength to do that. So you lift up, and then as you lower down and lower down, it's the same thing. So keep that position of your pelvis so that your lower abdominal muscles work. And if you notice you feel it in your low back, it's probably because your back is arching up as you come down. That's the biggest mistake that I see. So hopefully you're keeping going. I am going to do 2 more on each side. So up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. And if you fatigue, then just go ahead and rest. There's no specific numbers of reps to try here. It's just whatever feels right for your body. Go till you feel the muscles working, then do a couple more, and then rest. It might be 6, it might be 10. Okay, now nice deep breath. And we're gonna roll on to our hands and knees. So the next one is a bird dog, and there's certainly variations to this as well, but I just want you to start by taking a couple of nice deep breaths. So letting our belly fully relax so that we're not always pulling our belly button to our spine all the time. And then on our next exhale, you're gonna lift your opposite arm and opposite leg out in front and behind, and then back down. And then the opposite side. So deep breath in, nice exhale, opposite arm, opposite leg. And if that feels like too much, you can do just the leg. The goal here is nice control without letting your hips rock a lot to the side. So let's keep going. I'm going to do opposite arm, opposite leg, just so you have an example. And again, slow, controlled here. You have to balance in this position and you use your core. You're also using shoulder. You're also using your glutes. So this is a good one to just wake up a little bit of everything. And you can certainly time this with your exhale. For my patients, I like to time this with the exhale just to help with the coordination of everything, because people tend to hold their breath. And the most important part of reconnecting with your body postpartum is that brain muscle body connection, and breathing helps facilitate that. Okay, one more on each side. Good. Hand rest. Take a nice deep breath, and then we have just one more exercise and you're done. The last exercise is a plank rep. It's getting you ready for planks, but without having to hold the position. So if your diastasis recti is still healing, or you're dealing with some abdominal pressure issues, things like leaking or prolapse symptoms, holding a shorter plank could potentially help with that. But it'll allow the muscles to activate without fatiguing too quickly, okay? So you're going to start on your stomach and your elbows. And if you've had a C-section, this one might be a little bit uncomfortable for you. So you can always start up onto your knees like this. And we are going to lift up onto our knees, just like this. Hold for a second, and then come back down. And if you have had a C-section, you can either not let your stomach touch the ground if it hurts, put a pillow underneath, or I'll show you on the next rep, you go up, and then instead of coming down, you're gonna come back into sitting. So you do like a little plank walk out into this position, and then back up. Get those abs activating, get a little extra arm workout, and then hold here for just a second or two, okay? So I'm gonna take you through 10 more of these. We're gonna come up on our exhale, and your job is to pull your belly button to your spine. And then I like to drop down on my inhale. So you can come up on your exhale, and down on your inhale. If you've done this workout before and it's starting to feel easy, you can hold it for 2 breaths, or hold it for a few seconds, and start getting ready to hold your plank a little bit longer. And if you're worried about a diastasis recti, which everybody's gonna have postpartum, it's less scary than you think. But if you're still working on controlling your intra-abdominal pressure and doming, then just look down and see what your belly is doing. Mine certainly will dome a little bit if I don't pay attention to it, because I've had 3 kids and I have a little bit of separation, but I'm strong and I'm safe and I know what my limits are. Okay. So now that I've totally lost count, we're gonna do one more. Inhale, exhale and come up. And then carefully walk back into sitting. Nice job, Mama. Thank you for joining me today. And if you want more videos like this, like and subscribe to Mums on the Run. See you next time.